following message is transmitted at the request of Homeland Security and the United States government. This is not a test. A foreign invasion from Chinese and North Korean forces is occurring in some areas of the western United States, including the state of Alaska. Chinese and North Korean forces have invaded the cities of San Francisco, California, Seattle, Washington, and several towns in western Colorado. More forces from China appear to be heading north through Mexico and could head towards the southwestern United States. These forces in Alaska, Washington State, California and Colorado appear to have entered the country through undetected planes and ships. The intentions behind these forces is currently unknown at this time. The following actions are taking place to ensure safety for all residents of the United States. All air traffic has been grounded, and no planes are allowed to take off until further notice. The National Guard along with multiple military agencies are dispersing troops to these areas to handle the situation. Those living in the states west of a Montana to Nebraska to New Mexico line are urged to evacuate to states in the east, or seek shelter inside your homes as a last resort. Those who shelter in place should board up windows and doors, and stay sheltered on the lowest floor of your building. Have an emergency kit of food, water, and supplies, and keep a battery-operated radio to monitor this developing situation. If on foot, do not carry any firearms or weapons. If you are confronted by these troops, obey their instructions and approach with your hands over your head, and do not make any sudden movements. Do not confront these troops in a threatening manner. Stay tuned for later updates on this dangerous situation, and refer to later statements for necessary evacuations.
Your attention please. This is the Alberta Emergency Public Warning System. The following emergency bulletin may affect your area. Listen carefully.
This message is transmitted by the Canadian National Guard and the Government of Canada. The following message is not a test. This is an urgent emergency. About 30 minutes ago, a foreign invasion of Chinese and North Korean soldiers invaded the western territory of British Columbia. These soldiers have invaded much of the western United States and Alaska. We have received numerous reports that the city of Vancouver, British Columbia was attacked from these same forces. We do not know of any injuries or damage in the city of Vancouver at this time. It is unknown if these forces will spread further west. All residents in eastern British Columbia and western and southern Alberta are urged to evacuate to safer areas to eastern Alberta or Saskatchewan. If you are unable to evacuate, remain in your homes and stay away from windows. Block windows and doors with heavy furniture and stay sheltered. Prepare food, water and supplies for your stay indoors as this invasion occurs. If you confront these soldiers, obey their instructions and approach with your hands over your head and do not make sudden movements. Do not confront these troops in a threatening manner. Again, this is a national emergency for residents of British Columbia and western Alberta. About 30 minutes ago, Chinese and North Korean troops invaded much of the western territories of Canada and the western United States and Alaska. Take all necessary emergency action now.
This emergency warning message has been broadcast for your safety. If your area is affected, take all necessary precautions and listen to any local radio, television, or cable outlets for further updates. Do not use your telephone for the duration of this emergency.